Hey guys, what's going on? It's HotDiecast Garage, and I took a trip to the Volo Auto Museum in Illinois in the United States, and I saw some really cool and very famous cars, and I even brought along my Hot Wheels cars that match. One of the first stops when you first enter the museum is the 1989 Batmobile, and I happen to have a Batmobile Hot Wheels with me. As you can see, the Hot Wheels car had the stripes and the car in the museum did not, but it still looks like a pretty good matchup. Moving along into the museum, there's all sorts of old classic muscle cars for sale and tons of famous movie cars around the perimeter. Some of the cool cars were Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, Bumblebee from Transformers, the Mitsubishi Eclipse from Fast and Furious, the Turtle Van from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Land Speeder from Star Wars. One of the best displays at the museum was the 2014 Subaru Impreza Wrx Sti from Furious 7, and it just so happens I have my Hot Wheels edition of the Subaru Impreza as well from the Fast and Furious series. It was a pretty amazing display with the parachute and the incredible artwork on the wall, and I'm sure a lot of you are big fans of this Subaru as well, and it's a very cool car in person. And you can't forget this tribute they dedicated to Paul Walker. The next stop was James Bond Die Another Day to see the Aston Martin. Now granted, the Hot Wheels one does not have the weaponry, but it's still a very good matchup for this famous movie car. After that, I walked by the Ghostbuster exhibit to see the Ecto-1, and it just so happened I had a tiny Ecto-1 in my pocket. Of course, the Dukes of Hazzard Dodge Charger is a pretty popular car. Luckily, we had a little die-cast version to compare it to. One of the coolest cars has to be from Miami Vice, and thankfully, I have a Ferrari Daytona Spyder that looks just like it. One of the most famous movie cars of all time has to be the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and we all know Hot Wheels has made a few versions of this one. Now, when a lot of people think of a cool car, they probably think of KITT from Knight Rider. Let me just say, it looks pretty good next to the Hot Wheels car. Batman's 1966 Batmobile is a pretty iconic car, and it just so happens I have a Hot Wheels car that looks just like it. One of the craziest things about this museum is it had so much more than just cars. Believe it or not, the Mystery Machine parked outside was not the only Scooby-Doo vehicle on the property. Another one for the Batman fans, we have Batman's Tumbler. One of my absolute favorite exhibits here at the museum featured two red Lamborghinis. So guys, that wraps up my tour of the Volo Auto Museum in Illinois. If you're in the United States and you're close to the Midwest, you should definitely check it out as there's tons of cars to see. If you guys saw my Hot Wheels collection for sale video, that was actually at the Volo Auto Museum's Antique Gallery, so you should definitely check it out if you want to buy some antique Hot Wheels. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next Hot Wheels video.